Hey everybody, I am here to tell you about a very exciting new Lionhearts update. What we've got here is something called INFERNUM Zones. Now, we've added different zone types to the game. One's called Purgatorium, one's called Arenum, and one is called Calum. Now, these are kind of baby mode zones. They're not a big deal. You're familiar with Purgatorium. This is regular PvP and looting enabled. The regular kind of looting you're used to. Hardcore is disabled. Level scaling is disabled. Now, here is where it gets interesting. I've been looking around and I found what I think is an INFERNUM zone. So let me just go in here. I'm going to start looking around and tell you what the features are. What happens is once I enter, this changes, and I'm in an inferno. Oh gosh, I'm getting ambushed. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, these guys suck. Oh my gosh. So the cool thing about INFERNUM zones is you drop everything, all your weapons, all your armor, everything in your inventory gets completely dropped. Oh my gosh, look at all this. I can't even pick all this up because it's so heavy. Oh, look, I can't even walk because it's so heavy. Oh, I'm gonna have to drop. I have to drop cast heavy armor because I can't carry it around because I'm too heavy. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. Well, maybe if they come back, they can get it back. I'll be generous with them. Anyway, so this isn't the only thing about these zones that's really interesting, because in these zones, you actually are given you're actually given way better ore chances. So we've changed all the ores in the game, and so instead of having just a few different ores and not knowing what's in them, you actually can pretty much guess what's in the ore every time based on what type of ore it is. So this will promote scouting. Now the spawns for these ores are much, much higher, 10 times higher in these INFERNUM zones. On top of that, if I mine one of these, you'll see that I actually get more from each one. So not only are the rarities much, much lower, meaning they spawn much more frequently, but in fact, I actually get more drops out of each one. So once I finish mining this here, you can see I actually got an additional 4 drops. I wouldn't have gotten that much in a regular zone. Now the downside is, of course, there's usually going to be bandits, very high level bandits in these areas, and of course if you die, you drop everything. I'm talking your tools or weapons, everything. But luckily, the risk might be worth the reward if you play it strategically. And so this is only active when regions are on cooldown. There's 2 in every single region, and they're placed in between factions' territory. So factions have extra incentive to capture territories close to these zones because the mining is going to be so good. If the zone is in your territory, you get an extra +1 drop. So yeah, you get +5 drops in INFERNUM zones if it's in your territory. It's just a huge, massive update. And you can see all the stuff, the zone you're in the top left. Be careful where you go because you might just wander into an INFERNUM area. And if you do that, well, you better look out because it's lights out for your inventory if you're not being careful. Again, conquest servers only, regions only, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this update. So let me know what you guys think of the update down below. We've gone for a really hardcore mode to reward players who like dedicating themselves, and people are willing to be a little risky. Maybe you can set up an ambush and take somebody's cast weapon. Who knows? This is going to mix things up a lot for Lionhearts, so I'm eager to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Have a great day.